Hey everybody, it's Dana from Got Joy Creations. I'm really behind on my holiday cards, so I wanted to show you a technique I used this year in order to mass produce my cards. So I started out with this wreath here that I watercolored. I really loved how this came out, but I do not have the time to paint about 30 or 40 of these things. So I got to thinking and I thought, well, maybe I can use Photoshop to recreate this maybe in a different color palette. So let me show you what I did. So when I started, I ended up with this here. That was not the look I was going for. It's really a little bit too green and the color in the back is too bright for me. So I played around a little bit more and I got this. Okay, a little bit closer to what I had. I really liked this, but then I thought, well, let me change up the color palette a little bit and go with more of a vintage color. And this is what I came up with. And I would have to say I love, love, love how this turned out. And because I was in Photoshop, I was able to put a little tiny sentiment in there. And I don't have a stamp that small, so I don't know what in the world I was going to put in there. So let me show you how to take this to something really, really nice. So all I'm going to do is then take my white gel pen. Let me zoom in a little bit for you. Okay. So all I'm going to do is take my white gel pen, and you can see there was little white highlights on my ornament. I'm going to go back in with my gel pen and kind of add those back in. So now they're starting to kind of pop a little bit. They don't look so like one-dimensional. And this is the first time I'm doing this, but I think this might be something I might be doing for a lot of more Christmases to come. So now there was in the beginning, there were like these white little sprays in there. So again, I'm going to use my white gel pen and I'm going to duplicate those. So you can go back in and you can kind of faintly see them in the picture. So you can go back in and put them where they originally were. Or you can, randomly pick and choose where you want to put them now. This is a really simple and easy technique to mass produce your holiday card. So what I'm really doing is just following the directions of the sprays that I have here in my wreath. Add one over there, maybe one like right here. Okay, now I'm going to go back in with a distress marker and I'm going to use the fine tip, and just in the darker areas I'm just going to darken those a little bit more just to make them stand out. I'm not trying to recreate them per se, but just in some areas where it's the darkest, I'm going to go back in with my distress marker and kind of darken those spots up a little bit. And you don't have to do many, just a few, so you know that it kind of looks like it's going to three-dimensional now. So that was really quick and easy. And then all I did was die cut out a sentiment. I'm going to die cut this 3 times and just place it on my card. So now it doesn't look so flat. It actually has some dimension. So let me show you the card that I came up with. Let me zoom back out. Oh, before I forget, since you have all of those made, you can go ahead and take a piece of cardstock. You can line your pictures up. You can go ahead and use a cutting tool like I use my Perfect Layers and just go around and cut out multiples of these. I mean, it was no time before I had 30 cards done. So let me show you the finished product, and here it is. So I was able to just add a little bit of dimension with my die cut. I just did some faux stitching around the side, and then I added some metallic gold string from Really Reasonable Ribbon on the bottom, and my card was done. So just think outside the box this year if you're a little bit behind on cards. Yes, I would have loved to have this done 50 times, but I don't have the time. And remember, you can play with your colors. As you can see, you can change your colors any way you want to get the look that you're looking for. So go forth this year to kind of think, you know, I love to give out my Christmas cards, but I know a lot of people don't hold on to them. So I might make this again a few more times for people that I know, you know, usually hold on to my cards. But if you're gonna mass produce, have fun with it. Okay, everybody, I have to get busy. I have tons and tons of more cards to make, but I just wanted to show you this cute and simple technique. I will see you guys soon. Go forth and be crafty.